Hello. Welcome to Rainy Day Podfic. I'm your host, Jay, Pan, or Bean, whichever you prefer, or come up with a new name for me and put it down in the comments. Today I will be reading Here For You, Emotional Support by Orphan Count on AO3. This is a Kirishima fanfiction with 7 chapters. Today I'll be reading chapter 5, Lost in Thought 2. It's another Izuku POV chapter, and it will also be incredibly short. Izuku never did end up confessing to Kirishima. He was too scared. Todoroki's advice had sounded very good to him, but Izuku never was able to muster up the will to talk to him. They had studied together through the end of school, still through phone calls, but in the years after graduation, they drifted apart, no longer so close to each other. Izuku missed him. He missed the banter, missed hearing Kirishima's calm breaths on the other line, missed how easily they fit together. It wasn't intentional. They were just so busy. Izuku had shot up in hero ranks so quickly, it made his head spin. Even when he wasn't on patrol, he was out and about a lot. He couldn't help himself from saving people, It's the right thing to do. He was strong, and he was a hero. It was what he was supposed to do. But this made him so incredibly busy, he didn't have any time to talk to anyone most days. He got to talk to Kirishima over calls occasionally, and they'd see each other when they were doing hero work, but otherwise, he barely saw him. Izuku was pretty sure he talked to Todoroki and Kachan even less. It weighed on his mind when he allowed his thoughts to wander. It was in the back of his mind now, talking to a reporter just after he'd taken down a group of villains. One of them had a quirk similar to Present Mike's, able to scream so loud he could do real damage. He was lucky he'd been warned and had good earplugs. Izuku tried to focus on the interview, stumbling over his words. He needed to work on that. He was never able to hear the end of it from his PR agent whenever he stuttered from anxiety. But the thoughts were still there. Between the thoughts in the interview and the fact that he was nearly dead on his feet, Izuku didn't notice how one of the villains had regained consciousness and somehow gone out of the quirk nullifying cuffs. He didn't notice until an ear-piercing scream rang through the area. And shit. He'd taken out the earplugs for the interview. Izuku's vision swam as he rushed into action. Alright, so that was the end of chapter 5. Another very short one. But yeah, the next few chapters, the last 2, are definitely going to be longer. Probably closer to the 10-minute mark, hopefully. At least Chapter 6 is looking like it's going to be in the 7 to 10 minute mark. I think you can hear my cat breathing. Chapter 7, titled Kiss, Hello Delilah, is, 10 to 15 minutes. Hello kitten. You want to cuddle? Okay. Yeah, grow up. You're good. Do you want me to, there we go. Sorry. Delilah likes laying in my lap. But, I have to be in a certain position for it to be completely comfortable. So yeah. Sorry, I'm trying not to, add too much time to this one as well, but I'm not sure what I want to say. Alright, time stamp, 2:38 a.m., still on December 23rd. Honestly, I could just, finish out recording the rest of this podfic. Why are you breathing like this? Because you got that lung infection. Yeah, Delilah, she was originally an alley cat. When she came into my life, she had a lung infection because it's very common among alley cats, especially the ones in my area. It's kind of untreatable beyond a vaccine. But the vaccine doesn't get rid of it. They just kind of get over it eventually. Except Delilah. I've had her for damn near 2 years. 2 years this May. She is still not over it. And I feel horrendous, but ugh. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure if you are able to, you jump on over to the original fic on AO3. Leave comments and kudos. Even though it is an orphan account, I'm sure if the author ever looks back on it, they will appreciate this. And yeah, I hope the next 24 hours are wonderful for you. Eat. You need to keep your body sustained. Drink some water. Even if it's flavored, you gotta drink your water. Get some rest. Make sure you take any medications you have or vitamin supplements. And I will see you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye.